Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Recap Tuesday, and the sun is shining outside, but here in Soapland, the clouds are definitely gathering. Let's dive right into the madness of today's episode because we have a lot of ground to cover, and I have thoughts. So many thoughts. So let's just get right into it because the June 18th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful was honestly a lot to process. I am sitting here staring at my screen and I don't even know where to begin with these people anymore. But let's start with Forrester Creations because that place is a total mess right now. And of course, Steffy is right in the middle of it. Steffy Forrester Finnegan just cannot help herself. She called Hope into the office today and just completely blindsided her. Steffy was basically like, okay, your little leave of absence is over. It needs to end right now. She was insisting that Hope needs to come back and that they are ready to move forward with the Hope for the Future line and announce its big return soon. Just ridiculous. Classic Steffy, right? She always thinks she can just snap her fingers and everyone will jump to attention. But Hope was completely caught off guard. You could see it on her face. And honestly, who wouldn't be? Steffy has been treating Hope and her line like absolute garbage for months. And now suddenly she wants to play nice and bring it back? Yeah, right. Hope is not buying it. And neither am I. Hope knows that this is just an empty promise from Steffy. Steffy is probably just trying to keep Hope under her thumb because she knows things are shifting. But here is the thing. Hope actually had something she wanted to tell Steffy. She was this close to dropping a massive bomb. We all know that Liam has been practically begging Hope to leave Forrester and go work for Katie's new fashion house, Logan. And we know Katie wants her. But Hope didn't say anything about the Logan line. She held back. And maybe I'm being too harsh on Hope here. Usually I complain that she talks too much and gives away her hand. But today she actually played it smart. She kept her mouth shut about the Logan offer. I actually respect that. Wait, actually no, maybe it's just going to blow up in her face later. You know how this show works. The secrets always come out in the worst way possible. But for now, Hope is keeping her cards close to her chest. So instead of telling Steffy the truth, Hope decides to stand her ground in a totally different way. She tells Steffy that she wants to keep her leave of absence going. She wants to keep Hope for the Future on pause. And her excuse? The budget, which is honestly kind of brilliant. Hope points out that a ton of money has just been pumped into Eric Forrester's big couture comeback. So she expresses all this concern about the funding. She's like, do we even have the resources for Hope for the Future right now? Are we spreading ourselves too thin? It was a good move. A really good move. By bringing up Eric's line, Hope is hitting Steffy where it hurts. The business side. Hope is pumping the brakes hard. But of course, Steffy is not stupid. Steffy immediately gets this look on her face. You guys know the look. That narrowed eyes, calculating Steffy look. She is definitely getting suspicious. She knows Hope is hiding something. She just doesn't know what it is yet. She doesn't know that Brooke is currently trying to seduce Ridge into giving her Steffy's co-CEO spot, and she doesn't know about the Logan fashion house poaching attempt. When Steffy finds all this out, the explosion is going to be massive. I am honestly kind of dreading it, but also I can't wait. It's going to be wild. Meanwhile, in another part of the building, things are getting shuffled around. Melissa is apparently changing everything up in the office. And guess who gets caught in the crossfire? Dylan. Poor Dylan. She just got out of that messy situation living at Will's beach house. She stepped back to let Electra and Will figure their drama out, and now her work life is being turned upside down. So Dylan finds out she has a new boss. She was working as Daphne Rose's assistant, right? But Daphne is so stressed out right now. Daphne and Carter are dealing with all their heartbreaking fertility issues, and on top of that, the big couture show is coming up. Daphne needs everyone on deck. So Dylan gets reassigned. And who demands to have Dylan as his personal assistant? R.J. Forrester. What were they thinking? Seriously, what is R.J. doing? RJ is strutting around Forrester Creations lately like he owns the place. He has been channeling way too much of that Massimo Marone energy lately. Just arrogant. A few weeks ago, he was getting into physical fistfights with Will over Elektra, and now he is demanding that Dylan be his assistant. It makes you wonder what his angle is. Is he doing this to get back at Will? Is he trying to make Elektra jealous? Or does he actually just need an assistant? Let's be real, it's a soap. Nobody just needs an assistant. There is always an ulterior motive. Fans on social media are already going crazy with theories. Some people think RJ is going to try and romance Dylan now just to mess with the whole dynamic. I don't even know what to think anymore. It's just so frustrating to watch these kids play musical chairs with their relationships and their jobs. But I guess that's the Forrester way. Nepotism and drama. And speaking of drama, oh my God. Let's talk about the absolute craziest part of the episode. Taylor and Deacon. So they are in Taylor's office. They are having this sweet, romantic moment. Deacon is all hard eyes, thinking everything is great. Taylor is smiling. They really think they have moved past all the darkness. They really think they are safe. And then the door opens, and it's Sheila. Sheila freaking Carter. I actually screamed at my TV. I am not even joking. Why is the security at this hospital or office or wherever Taylor is working so incredibly bad? How does Sheila Carter, a woman who has literally shot Taylor Hayes, just waltz right into her office? Make it make sense. So Sheila walks in, and you can see the absolute rage in her eyes for a split second when she sees Deacon and Taylor together. She is furious. She is so mad. But then, in classic psycho Sheila fashion, she flips a switch. She puts on this fake, terrifying smile. She acts like she is totally fine with it. She puts on this whole show, making it seem like she is ready to back off. She acts like she accepts their new relationship. She's basically like, oh, I just wanted to stop by and say hi. I'm so happy for you guys. Who actually believes this is going to end well? Nobody. Not a single person watching this show believes Sheila is backing off. Deacon is standing there like an idiot, probably thinking, oh wow, Sheila has really grown as a person. Deacon is so naive, it actually hurts to watch sometimes. He wants to see the good in her so badly. But Taylor looked thrown for a loop. She looked terrified but trying to hide it. And she should be terrified, because we all know what Sheila is really thinking. Sheila wants Taylor out of the picture. Permanently. Sheila is just biding her time. She is playing the long game. She wants to win Deacon back, and she will destroy anyone who gets in her way. The writers have been teasing this massive Sheila drama for weeks now, ever since May sweeps, and it feels like the pot is finally about to boil over. It just gives me so much anxiety. Every time Sheila is on screen, you just know something horrible is going to happen. And the fact that she is just standing there smiling at the woman she tried to kill, it's chilling. It really is. So yeah, that was the episode. A lot of positioning, a lot of people lying to each other's faces. Hope lying to Steffy. RJ probably lying to himself about why he wants Dylan around. And Sheila lying to Deacon and Taylor. It feels like we are building up to a massive explosion on all fronts. The corporate stuff with the co-CEO battle is going to wreck the Forrester and Logan families. The younger generation love quadrangle is just getting messier by the minute. And Sheila is a ticking time bomb. I'm exhausted. Honestly, I've been covering this show for so long and sometimes it just takes it out of you. But I'll be right back here tomorrow to see what happens next. Because I can't look away. I just can't. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Am I totally off base about Hope? Is RJ up to no good? And how long until Sheila actually snaps? Let's talk about it.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.